Hi everyone, welcome to Poppy DIY Crafts. Today we are going to be making our own silicone mold. So the main products that I'm going to be using are from Let's Resin. We're going to be using their silicone rubber mold, and we'll also be using their mold housing kit. These were sent to me to review, so thank you so much to Let's Resin. Other supplies that you need will include a small scale, cups for mixing the silicone, gloves, and of course the items that you want to make a mold of. Let's go ahead and take a look at this housing kit. This housing kit comes with pieces to make different size housing for your mold. I've always had trouble finding the right size container to make my molds, so this is perfect. The way it works is that we have 4 corners. This is the cube that you get, and you hold everything together with these clips. So here is the smallest cube that you can get, and it'll fit a small object like this. Make sure the container is slightly larger than your object. Let's take a quick measurement. So the inside of this container is about 2 inches wide. So in addition to the 4 corner pieces, we have 8 of these wall pieces. So you can configure this into any square or rectangle that you want with these pieces. Here are the objects I'm going to be making a mold of. Here I have a pen or a toothbrush holder. Here is a set of 3 pumpkins. And here I have 2 stands for toys. So these are crown shaped, they're really cute, but they're not the right colors. I have these 2 toys that are green. We have a avocado and a frog, and I wanted to make matching stands for them. So I want to make green colored stands for them to sit in. Alright, so it's going to look like this. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this over. And we're going to put some double-sided tape on it. This kit does come with some tape, so we can use this for our project. We want to make sure that we form a complete seal so that the liquid does not leak out. And we're going to set the whole thing onto a piece of plastic here. Okay, so we're going to take our container here, turn it over, and press it on top of this piece of plastic. And I'm going to push down really hard because I don't want the silicone to leak out before it hardens. And the silicone takes about 8 hours to cure, so we want to make sure this is completely sealed. Let's go ahead and glue down the objects too. So I'm going to be using some hot glue. We don't want these items to float away. And since I already have my hot glue out, let's go ahead and make a seam here. Because I'm going to be leaving this overnight and I don't want to see a huge mess in the morning. Alright, I think we're ready. Now we can mix our silicone. So looking at the instructions, we have about 40 to 50 minutes to work. The curing time is 8 hours. And 15 hours or longer based on the size and thickness. And very important, mixing ratio is by weight, not by volume. Alright, so let's get our gloves on. And here's part A. So I'm going to start with 200 grams. And let's do 200 grams of B. Alright, so hopefully this should be enough. And I usually like to use 2 different cups. So you pour too much, then you can pour it back into the bottle. And also I find that it mixes better in 2 cups because you can pour it back and forth between the 2 cups to get it mixed really well. Once everything's mixed, we're going to pour it into the housing. Okay, so it seems like we're a little bit short. Let's make it a little bit more so it covers our objects all the way up to the top. Alright, so now all we do is sit and wait for 8 hours. Alright everyone, so it's been a day. We are now ready to demold. So far, so good. I don't see any leakage. The silicone is firm to the touch. And let's go ahead and remove the pieces. Okay, so this is actually quite easy to remove if not for the hot glue. Oh, this crown came out. Okay, so the pieces came out pretty clean and we can easily reuse this again. Okay, so here is our silicone block. It's fairly solid. We have a little bit of cleanup here where a little bit of silicone did leak through the bottom, but as you can see, it's very, very little and we can easily just trim it with some scissors. Just cut it off like that. So let's see if I can stretch it a little bit without any tearing. Okay, this one's out. Let's get the toothbrush holder. Okay, this one took quite a bit to get out, but as you can see, it's still really good. The silicone did not tear at all, so this is very good. And this one should be easy since it's so big. Just want to make sure we get some air in there to separate the object from the mold. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this. So here are the pieces for the mold housing. There is a little bit of cleanup to do. You have to peel off the double-sided tape. And also since I use hot glue, you also have to peel that off. I think if I heat it up, it'll be easier to remove. So I'll do that a little bit later. But for the most part, it does remove pretty clean. Alright, so now let's go ahead and try it out. So I am going to mix some resin. I'm going to be using resin from Hippie Crafters. And we'll also be using alcohol ink. I have orange and grass green from Nico Pro and some glitter. Let's get our gloves back on. Anytime you use epoxy resin, make sure to wear gloves and wear a respirator or be in a ventilated room. Once all the cavities are filled up, we're going to wait for it to cure. Alright everyone, so it's been a day. Let's go ahead and demold. So let's take out the pumpkin first. Super curious about this pumpkin and how it turned out. Ooh. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so we got our pumpkin. All the glitter went down to the bottom, but that was expected. But it turned out really good. Look at this. This is cute. So we have the original, and then we have our duplicate. Okay, now we have the little stands. Oh, this turned out perfect. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? Now we can put our little avocado. This is perfect. The colors matched so well. Oh, look at this. Let's take out the other one, the second one. Oh, this one's perfect too. So here we're going to put a little frog in here. This is perfect. I love how the colors turned out. Super cute. And we have our toothbrush holder. This one has a little middle insert, so we gotta be a little bit more careful. Ooh, this one turned out really pretty too. So we got a glitter over here. We got some green, we got a layer of orange, and we got a layer of clear, which turned out really pretty. Look at this. Alright everyone, I am super happy with this mold, and as you can see there are no tears in here. It's still very solid, and we can reuse it many more times. So I really love the quality of this silicone rubber. It's flexible enough for you to take out your objects, but at the same time it's not so flimsy that it doesn't hold its shape. So this is actually really awesome. Alright everyone, so if you enjoyed this project and want to do the same for yourself, you can check out the links down below in the description. I have the links to Amazon where you can get all the products that I used in this project. Alright, so if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!